I can't lie to y'all. This one upset me here. This one upset me. Jake Paul got to be stopped.
Yeah.
Jake Paul got to be stopped. As I told my young boy, it's been a bad year for the black man in boxing.
No doubt.
From my boy, I love Tyson Fury. Okay, so nothing to get Tyson Fury.
No doubt.
But the bronze bomber went in there. He got knocked out, and then Jake Paul should not be whooping. Okay, I know Woodley's not a boxer, but he was a combat fighter.
He never was good.
He's a champion, right?
Standing up, though. He was never good standing up. To me,
but he's a champ, though, right?
I mean, he was a
5-time welterweight champ.
Yeah, he held the strap for a while now. He had the strap for a while.
But he want to wrestle you though, huh? He want to go to the ground with you and stuff.
He was more of one of them guys that worked you and then pummeled you, if I remember right.
Okay, well, he went to the ground.
He did.
He went to the ground. In a lackluster fight up until that moment. Really a god-awful fight. They were hugging on each other. They were very affectionate. If y'all talking about them boys, Deron Williams and Frank Gore,
yeah,
it seemed like they punched more than these guys. Like they just, especially once Jake Paul got nicked. They kept saying it was an elbow, but I couldn't tell if it was the elbow or a headbutt. But he got nicked, and of course, him not being a fighter. We've seen fighters get nicked, and them boys just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I remember Sir Henry Cooper, of course, who Ali fought twice. He used to stay getting cut up.
That's right.
He kept on going, but Jake Paul wanted to get affectionate then after that cut. And based on what T telling me, because T is the MMA guru in the family, did Woodley want a hug anyway, huh?
I think Woodley was more of a ground guy. He wasn't just nice with the hands like that.
Yeah, he proved he's a ground guy now.
He proved
for all time, people gonna see him as a ground guy now, with him laying face down on that doggone canvas.
Now, somebody could take me to task because I'm not the biggest Woodley fan.
Okay,
but it doesn't matter. We saw him in a boxing ring with his hands up, and we saw him with his hands down.
Right.
So face down.
I would.
But wanted to ask my brothers anyway about this one. It's part of the fight game now, whether we like it or not. It's part of the fight game now, especially based on what my brother Tim G. Jacob just told me that this man got compared to professionals. T, let them know some of that info, dog, because that's just mind-boggling.
What you say? So what I say? Jake Paul will receive about $5 million for this fight. What I say? Woodley getting about $2 million.
Yeah.
I ain't got it up. I ain't got it right here in front of me. And Woodley would have got another $500,000 if he'd have knocked out Paul in the fight. That was another bonus added into the contract. But Jake potentially clearing $5 million. He made more money than Sean Porter in Sean Porter Crawford fight a few weeks ago.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy, but hey, I mean, Paul putting on his own fights, right? So
that was somebody told me. They say
don't have nobody in there. I mean, his YouTube money been good to him,
and that's why he gets it all. That's why he didn't have to split it with with many people like Sean Porter does.
Yeah.
So and that's why I say I have to be willing to say this is I won't say it's a real thing, but I understand why it's happening. Yeah. And the thing that I was going to say before T said that number was that what I would like to see after this is Jake Paul fight some real fighters. What I mean by some professional boxers. But why would he? If he can make more money than Sean Porter, a world-class fighter, then why does he need to go and fight real fighters? I mean, he says that his goal is to be a real boxer. Well, I think you see if he was serious about that, he'd be fighting real boxers. Yep. His real goal is to make money, and hey, man, that's my goal too. So I can't.
I'm about to be messed. I'm probably about to get you hot.
I'm
just going.
Go ahead.
They say he wants Canelo.
Come on, man.
Who does?
Come on.
They say he wants Canelo.
Who?
To do what?
Man.
To train with him?
No, Caesar. He wants Canelo in the ring.
He better call
To
Triple
do
G.
what?
Call Triple G.
He want to fight him.
No, he doesn't.
No, you don't.
No, he doesn't. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. When I say I want Jake Paul to get in the ring with a real boxer, I'm not telling y'all I want him to go straight to the who's who of boxing. I literally want him to fight a prospect, a club fighter.
Yeah.
I need to see him do that first. Jake Paul has done nothing to warrant any kind of attention from Canelo Alvarez. Nothing.
Not for the kind of bag that Canelo gets.
You can promote a fight. That is fantastic, man. And like I said, I respect that part. You can bring a spectacle together. I really like that part about it. I can get behind that. What I cannot get behind is somebody telling me that this guy deserves to be in the ring with a pound for pound great. He can't box Tyron Woodley. He just hit Tyron Woodley with a shot that a real boxer would have seen, slipped, and knocked him the hell out. That's just real.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is he fought a guy who is not used to being on his toes, and that's why he's flat on his face.
39 years old, too.
Yeah, man. So, like, he has yet to fight somebody for real. And I'm not saying he has to, because I think I get it now. I think the point is that he is a showman. He has that part. I think he is a money maker and a promoter, so he's got that part. He doesn't have to convince me that he's a boxer. I'm never going to believe he's a boxer until he fights real boxers. Until then, just keep doing what you
I
do.
would be interested if Jake Paul fought Conor McGregor. If he fought Conor McGregor.
That's two non-boxers, though.
No, but what I'm saying is Conor kind of, for lack of a better word, he kind of started the spectacle a little bit.
He did. No, he did. He did. You're right.
Like, he started this body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Conor walks around close to the weight that
do we giving that to Conor or we giving that to Floyd?
I think both of them had something to do with that. If we're going to talk about putting a spectacle together,
if we're talking about,
does it go back? I remember Ali fought like a
he did a wrestler.
He fought over there, a wrestler. Yeah,
he fought a wrestler.
I think Joe Louis ended up having to do some of this stuff once the government was getting him for his taxes. It's been going on.
It's just
the money's so stupid off of it.
I think Conor and Jake would make a good one.
That
would probably be the one I'd watch.
You know they'll get.
That'd be the one I'd watch.
Before I read Ray this and get him really
yeah.
Would y'all buy Muhammad Ali grandson Nico versus Jake Paul? Nico Ali Walsh versus Jake Paul.
What are you coming in? What are you fighting at? I forget. Is he 170?
Oh, while y'all answer, I'm gonna look that up for you.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
See, I don't like the fact that they gonna try to make it sound like Jake trying to make this boy come up, this young man come up.
Yeah,
I would kind of feel all.
I would probably watch it, man, just simply because of the name recognition. Because again, that's what it goes back to: the name recognition and the opportunity for it to be a spectacle. But I don't know if I would be like looking for entertainment. I just want to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I have zero expectation of what happens in that fight.
I'd wait on the highlights. YouTube cut me the highlights.
Okay,
that's about all I do.
They got him at 6 feet tall. I'm trying to see his weight class. I just watched him fight.
Yeah.
What he was like middle, or is he?
So I'll find it. I'll find it. But I got something for you, Caesar. Okay, here you go. This is Jake Paul.
Yeah.
On fighting Canelo.
Okay.
I will fight Canelo 100%. Look at this guy. And then he was talking about the previous guy that Canelo beat earlier this year. Got a crazy name. Okay. His nickname was the Turkish Warrior. He got to fight Canelo. He sat down in the corner and quit. He didn't throw a punch. Why can he get the fight, but I can't? I'm bigger than that guy. I'm stronger. It's not about how long you've been doing something. It's about how right you have been doing it. Whoa, that boy Jake Paul say Caesar.
Yeah.
he say Caesar, what you got to say about that?
It's not he is right. I will say that he is right. It's not about how long you've been doing something, right? there are virtuosos that do things within the first 3 to 4 months of doing something, and you know that that's that person. Vasily Lomachenko, right? Only had a number of pro bouts. Now he had a ton of amateur bouts, but he had, a limited number of pro bouts, but people already knew that he could fight for a title. Mm-hmm. So he's right. He has not fought real fighters.
Okay.
He's bringing guys that used to be MMA fighters or used to be a boxer. 20 years ago, they were club fighters. I'm talking about fighting somebody right now that boxes for a paycheck, for a living.
So you would say this boy ain't even really got started yet, then?
No,
because he has not fought a boxer, period.
No. I respect what he's doing from making a living on something that he's realized that I said was a niche, but is in fact a market. So to that, kudos. Mm-hmm. I totally believe that. But you got to leave it at that, because again, like I said with D. Will and Frank Gore, once you step into a new arena, even though he's in a ring, it's different when you start talking about fighting real boxers. And there aren't many realer today than Canelo Alvarez. Now, you can play around with Canelo, and hopefully you won't. But if you get what you want, you're going to find out that it's totally different than fighting a former MMA great versus a current pound-for-pound boxer. Yeah. It hit different, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. So, I'm trying to find ways to show Jake Paul respect, but don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous, Jake Paul.
I had to get him with that quote. I knew that was
Jake Paul, listen, man, the shot that he hit Woodley with was vicious.
Overhand right.
Okay? When he hit him, for people who watch boxing or don't watch boxing, when you see sweat fly off somebody's head and their body just goes limp, that's a punch. That's a night punch. So I give him credit where credit is due, but he's not. If he throws that same punch at a Canelo Alvarez, he will get hit 3 or 4 times before it connects. That's the difference.
Right.
So
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, America, y'all chime in, tell us what y'all think about Jake Paul making a meme out of Tyron Woodley. Also, do y'all think Jake does deserve a chance at fighting Canelo Alvarez? If not, what do you think his route to being a legitimate contender in boxing should be? But before we go, I'm gonna say this though. If somebody ain't gonna put an end to it, I'm gonna sign up for the fight. And my brother Ray Cesar Leo is gonna train me. We're gonna be on some Rocky stuff. Okay, he's gonna get me right, America.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 6 feet 225 right now. My brother gonna get me down to 215, 210. He gonna get me trimmed.
6'2".
See, stop that.
And listen,
got a 74-inch reach. I'm ready.
America is what I keep saying. If Jake Paul can do it, then why can my brother not do it?
Thank you. We both y'all watching us on YouTube right now.
Right now. So if it's good for him, it's better for my brother. Let's do it.
That's right. Let's go. Put it on something.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com, and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.